and welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Ormark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And today we're looking at Saleabration papers, and we're looking at alphabet, and we're looking at punches. So we've got two punches: the rectangular postage stamp punch, which is in the annual catalogue, and the best label punch, which goes with the alphabet stamp set, so you can get a 10% discount off of those. And I will show you in the annual catalogue, the alphabet is on page 115, and when you buy them both together you get a 10% discount, and it is £31.50 for the stamp set, which is 73 photopolymer stamps and the punch together. So that's in there. The punches I will just show you very quickly because they're just in here on the back. So the punches are, that's the rectangular postage stamp, and that's £18. And then the we've done the other one, so that's that on there. Then if we go into the Saleabration, this is what we're using, which is the paper, and this is a lovely set, Wonderful World. It's, if you love flowers, it's the set for you. You get all of these papers, 12 by 12, 12 sheets, 2 each of 6 double-sided, and you get the stamp set for a qualifying order of £90. So when you place an order for anything else, anywhere else in the catalogue, and it comes to £90 or more, you can get both of those for free. So we're using the papers because they're available until the end of August, and we're on the beginning of August now. So you can choose whatever you want. They're double-sided, all sorts of lovely ones. I have used quite a few, as you know. And we are going to take the colours. I've got a few little bits prepared. So we're going to be using Rich Raspberry. So Rich Raspberry as a base, a white 1/4 of an inch smaller, and then I've just got a strip of the paper, which is the other side of this one. So you've got the flowers on one side and you've got this on the other. And then I've got the postage stamp. I've punched out a few, and I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use, so we're going to have a look at both. This is a postage stamp, so you can directionalize it, so you can have it either this way or you can have it that way, and I'm going to have it that way because I want to have 3 of them. So I'm literally just going to, and this is where punches come into their own because they are very quick and easy to use. So I'm just going to punch out 3, and you can take them really close so that you get a nice amount from your papers. So that's cut those, and then these are going to come down this way because you've got some of the Rich Raspberry in there, and I wanted those colours to come in together. So those are going to come down like that. So I think I want that one there, don't I? Because that sort of matches up with that one, that matches up with that one. That's fine. So they all, you've got the matching pieces through. So that's going to be our base. Now we're going to use this alphabet, and what I want to do is I want to take some, let's take a piece of scrap. Probably use it in a piece that size. Yes, we can. So I'm going to take the lovely floral, and I'm going to take that in this one. And then I'm going to take the little flowers because I'm going to have the flowers running down as well. And we're going to have a strip of that, almost like ribbon, running down one side of the card. So I've got the little block, and then I need to pick up the colours. So I need Rich Raspberry, and I want a green. So you just find my Rich Raspberry. And then the green green's quite a dark green, I think. I think it's probably a mossy meadow. Let me have a look. You can always see what the colours are. So let's have a look. Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Melon Mambo, Mossy Meadow, Orchid Oasis, Pear Pizzazz, Rich Raspberry. Okay, so I've got Pear Pizzazz and I've got Rich Raspberry. So we'll work with those ones. So what I need to do is I need to take the Pear Pizzazz and we are going to stamp down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm doing it quite quickly. 7. Can I get 8? 8. I'm hoping that might be enough. I might have to do just a few more. We'll have to see. Let me just get my Simply chamois out so I can clean it up. And we're now going to put the little flower on. And we're going to take that out in. I'm hoping that might be enough. I think it will be. We'll have to see. So this is the Rich Raspberry. To take the little flowers. And then we're going to just stamp these in on here. So I'm just taking them all the way down. You'd spend a little bit more time than me. I am doing this quite quickly because I don't want the video to go on for too long. So that's those. And they can then go back in the case. I'm just going to put these on there. I can put them back in their positions later on. So that's the Rich Raspberry and the Pear Pizzazz. And then I'm literally just going to punch them out. Such a lovely little punch, this. And you can do all your alphabet, all your words. So you can personalise any occasion you want. Great for doing personalised named cards, wedding cards, where you want the recipient's name on there. I'm just going to take that up that way, that up that way. We can get the others out then. So that's that one that way. Do these ones this way, so you can see the punch is very versatile. You only need a little strip as well, so you can make your own pieces quite easily. Just lost a little bit out of that, but that doesn't matter. Okay, so what I want to do is, these colours will go quite nicely with this, so I am going to put all of this together. So I want this on, let's get this on here. Now you know I'd normally cut pieces out, but I'm trying to do this fairly quickly for you, so I haven't gone around. And for this one we do need it to be cut out, so this is going to go in on the centre like that. Then we want this piece. Now this piece is cut a little bit smaller only because it happened to come that way. So this is only, let me tell you what the width of this one is. It's 3 inches wide. So it just happened to be a scrap piece that I had over that was 3 inches wide. If you've got your piece that's bigger, then it doesn't really matter that much, because you can you don't have to have the borders, but I want to do it this way so I can have the ribbon piece coming down. So I'm just going to take this in, so we've got a 1/4 inch border around 3 sides, and then this is going to have, now I can put it all up with dimensionals. I'm not going to. I'm going to put it all down with and I think I want it right up at the top. So I'm going to take it right to the top of there, and then we're going to take it down each one. Now you could actually just put it on a strip if you wanted to, but it gives a nice little border which looks as if it's almost like a ribboned border on there. That's the one that's got a little bit missing, so I don't know whether I'll need 8. We'll just have to see as we're cutting it through. So let me just put this one in. So you just want to make sure that they're touching and they're as straight as you can get them. And it will just give just a nice border that runs down the side and gives just a little bit of interest. So each one, I'm just making sure that I butt it up to the side on here. Whoops, that's not quite straight. It's a good thing about wet glue, it does make it a little bit straighter. This one down in on here. So this would be quite nice at Christmas time to do it in sort of reds and greens. And then we've got this little piece, which is going to have to be just a little half piece, because I'm going to have to cut it off just on there. So what I'm going to do is, because I don't want it to come any further, I'm just going to take my glue just to the edge of the paper there, and then I can put this piece in. The edge like that, and I'm going to fold it back so I have it where I want to, and then I can just take my scissors to just take this bit off. Like that. You've got that little piece that just comes down at the bottom, that gives you your bottom piece down. So you've got it running down. Just take that off because I've got a bit of glue on. You've got it running down. That's not quite straight. To try and get that a little bit straighter, I don't think I cut that particularly well. It's better. Okay, so as I say, you just want to cut it so that it's straight wherever it comes to. Okay, so that's your strip down. Then we've got these pieces to go on, which will then coincide with, now I've got this one with, it was that way, wasn't it? That one must be up at the top, which is lovely. So then they all come in together. I think, or does that one go at the bottom? I think that one goes at the bottom. Can't remember which one I did in first, but there we go. So they are almost, yes. So you've then got the pattern matching coming in. And then on this, again, I am just going to glue them down. You can put them up with dimensionals. You can put them up several layers if you want to. But this is just going to come down there. So I'm just going to take my space so that I've got it where I want it. And then I'm going to take the top one, because then the middle one will align up in between them. So this has got to come the same sort of space from the top. Like that. And then this one can go in on the middle. Like that. And then the only thing we need to do is to put a sentiment on there, and I have taken from the, I've used this so much because you don't have to use all the words in here. You've got love you more than, so you know, lots of things you can do with this. This is the die that is from, it is Love You More Than Dies, and it is the Connie Stewart £1 Million set with the dies, which is absolutely brilliant, and I use it lots. And so what I've done is I've die cut this out 3 times, 2 in white, 1 in the rich raspberry, and then I'm just going to put my glue in over the top like this. Now you can put it on the sticky back if you want to, but if you haven't got sticky back, you can just put it through. If you haven't got die cuts, you can do a stamped sentiment, but I thought that this would just work so that you've got the pretty layers running through, and it is, the papers are what's showing off, and you've got the stamp, just the stamped image down on the side, and I think that that looks really rather pretty. You know, you've got your border running down on there. As I say, you could put it in on a strip, so you could put it in on a strip of coordinating cardstock, but as I say, it just adds a little bit of something, makes it a little different. If you didn't want that, you could just have those running down. Very simple. You're using punches, so we used the rectangular postage punch, we used the Best Label punch, which goes with the Alpha Best stamp set. So those two together, 10% discount. You can get it separately if you want to. And then we used Rich Raspberry, Pear Pizzazz, and the free Wonderful World Saleabration papers. So a few little bits, but made a lovely card. So thank you so much as always for watching. Please be safe and well. Please be kind, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye bye.